Hello, this is Dove, and I am recording this video for you today by request, as someone asked me recently how to use my Oracle deck. And so here is a copy of my new Oracle deck I just created, Living Awesomeness, a 33 card deck for empowerment, encouragement, and insight. So I just thought I would give you a little tutorial, or how I like to use Oracle decks, and demonstrating with my own Oracle deck here while I'm at my dining room table. So with this box, you just slide it open, and the cards are inside. So I just take them out of the bag. And each deck comes with a guidebook, which is available. I actually decided to create it as a digital product rather than printing it as a tiny little guidebook because these cards are kind of palm size. So one of the cards has the link where you can download the PDF of the guidebook, so you can print it yourself if you like, or you can just keep it as a digital file. So there's also there's also my little bio card in there, and just some more, a little extra secret goodie that I will leave as a surprise for you. So basically the cards are categorized. There's 3 different categories. There's questions questions to invoke insight, words of encouragement, and empowering phrases. And they are color coded. So right now, these are all just in their order. So one of the ways that you can work with it is you can keep them separate in their separate categories. And if, for example, you wanted to be able to have one card from each category, then you would just shuffle a category. So I'm starting with the questions to invoke insight, and I'm just asking that the cards show me what feels like it would be a good card to show, a good question to invoke some insight for the fabulous folks that I am creating this video for, such as yourself. Okay, so here we go. What is the goal beyond the goal? So I think that rather than going into a lot of depth with the oracle reading for this one specifically, I'm just going to keep the messages quite simple for now, as this is more of like a how-to video. And I imagine I will be offering subsequent videos with more in-depth readings, in particular with this deck. But for now, let's just keep it simple, superstar. And so I will, rather than offering the extra insight that goes along with the guidebook and that kind of stuff, let's just keep it with this. So what is the goal beyond the goal? So I'm going to just place this card down now, and I'm going to pick from the next category, which is the pink category is words of encouragement. So now let's see. Again, I'm just going to be shuffling the cards, focusing on what the cards would like to show me today in this moment for this reading in particular, what feels like it's going to be the most helpful. So I'm just basically giving them a shuffle, and then when it feels like I'm ready, there's one that's kind of sticking out. So I'm going to go with this one. Okay. So you are capable of expanding your skill set. So there we go. Sometimes, what we think of as talent, it's actually skill. And thankfully, skills can be developed, especially with practice. Okay, so third category in the blue department is empowering phrases. So these can be used as mantras or mottos, or, it can be helpful to sometimes replace some of the negative self-talk in our mind that happens to the best of us with some words of empowerment and encouragement instead. So again, I'm just going to be asking the cards to show me what's going to feel the most helpful. Okay. So I am going to read the card that just like jumped right out. And it is, I acknowledge the voices that say I can't and focus on listening to the voices that say I can. So that does feel especially relevant when expanding your skill set. And also, looking at the goal beyond the goal and how expanding skill set can be involved with creating what it is that you desire. Okay, so that's the reading for that. So that's one way that you can use the cards. You can use them so that you're picking a card from each category. And alternatively, you can mix them all together. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to give them a shuffle again. I really love I really love 3-card readings. I guess maybe this is this one just jumped right out. So sometimes, people will say that if a card jumps out, that's kind of like a bonus card, but I'm just going to let this be the main message. So typically I would pick something from the main message anywhere, any card that's not the very topmost card or the very bottommost card. So anywhere in the middle-ish is where I would pick it up from. But I'm just going to let this be the main message. Gratitude is the attitude. And then I like to maintain the shuffle that I've just created and look at the card at the very bottom as to like what's underneath it all. Yeah. So again, what's underneath it all? I trust divine timing. So I love that. And then again, maintaining the same shuffle. I like to look at the top card, like what's the first step? Yeah, so shine your light so bright, it reminds others to shine theirs too. So yeah, so there's another reading. Again, the main message, gratitude is the attitude. What's underneath that is trusting divine timing. And the first step is to shine my light so bright that it reminds others to shine theirs too. So yeah, so there are lots of different ways that you can use Oracle decks. You can use various different spreads, kind of like tarot deck spreads. And really you can use them in any way that you like. So I know sometimes I'll want to just pick a single card just to perhaps like gain some clarity about a situation, or if I'm looking to open up to a different perspective and see a different way of looking at something, or even if I just want like a, thought for the day, then that can be a lovely time to pick a card as well. So yeah, so there are some simple ways that you can use this deck. And yeah, currently it comes, again, the cards have their own little travel bag, so you can just keep them in a little bag if you prefer. Or again, it comes in this box. And this edition of this deck, this very first introductory edition, is going to be the collector's edition, because these boxes actually were quite labor intensive to assemble. I was doing it, myself with some help of a friend. So yeah, so I am not going to be doing that again. So you can get yours while supplies last. And right now I'm still working on the tech wizardry to be able to have a click to buy option online. So right now, the easiest way to get your hands on a set is to email me, dove at meadowdove.ca. That's DOVE at meadowdove.ca. And you can still pay online because I can arrange it all and send you like an invoice that you can then click to pay, so that you can pay with a credit card if you want to, or there's other options too. So yeah, so thanks very much for watching. And as always, I'm happy to take requests. So if you would like me to create a video on any specific topic, just let me know. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Mwah.